What is up, my crypto legends? In this episode, we are taking a look at the Bitcoin price. We can see we are just about retesting the support here of this symmetrical triangle that we broke out. We are going to potentially find a great trading opportunity here. The price might come a little bit higher, but I'm showing you some indicators that say that we are going to have a bounce to the downside here in this episode. We'll be taking a look at this today. Also, Ethereum, guys. Ethereum did have a good run up yesterday, as you can see right over here from these bullish divergence. Now, will the price of Ethereum climb up a little bit higher and then correct? We'll be taking a look at this possible scenario, in my opinion, guys. Remember, if you want to take advantage of any of these opportunities, make sure to check out the PrimeXbt trading platform. This is my favorite day trading platform. If you use my link in the description and Bitcoinsensus 50 as the promotion code, you're getting 50% in addition of whatever you deposit. You deposit 1 Bitcoin, you can get 0.5 Bitcoin. This is the maximum bonus you can get. You cannot withdraw the bonus. This is for buying power. My favorite swing trading platform is Bybit. If you use my link in the description, you can get $600 of bonus. The reason it is my favorite swing trading platform is because of the fees are better. If you have any questions regarding of the exchanges, let me know in the comment section. And also, we're going to take a look at the DXY. I think the DXY might be coming down from these levels in the next coming weeks, and I will show you why in this episode. Said this, let's go straight into the video. Hello there, Andy here. Welcome back to another episode of Bitcoinsensus. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. I do daily TA on Bitcoin crypto. I also do live streams to connect with the community. A good way to support the channel is by smashing up the like button. Let's try and get this video to 300 likes. Said this, I am not a financial advisor. Don't buy or sell anything that I say. And if you do so, do your own research. Let's go straight into the chart. All right, let's take a look at Bitcoin here on the 1 hourly chart. Let's keep it simple, guys. Support, resistance. All right, let's take a look at the RSI, price action, and volume most importantly. So let's zoom in. We clearly broke out here, like we mentioned yesterday, from this symmetrical triangle. The supposed target is around about the 31,000. It is actually below. It is around about $30,500 range approximately, but there is a strong support level at $31,000, and also this support right over here at 32,200. But let's zoom in here, and we can clearly see that we are getting, a bounce from the support, turning it into resistance from this symmetrical triangle. Okay, so that is pretty clear. We should be potentially wicking above this and then correcting all the way down here, entering Sunday and Monday. This would be the most likely scenario. Now let's take a look at the volume here to be clear. All right, we do have the start here from this downtrend, okay? And that started where the volume was right over here. The end was right over here with this volume. And now the retracement, we are about here with this volume. So what I want to show you right over here is that from this downtrend, okay, we can see the volume going up, okay, finishing with this spikes in volume. This means that the bears do have power with this downtrend. Now, from the retracement, we do see the volume going down and disappearing. This means that the bulls are starting to lose steam round over here. We are at the overbought territory on the RSI. The most likely scenario here, maybe we'll be having another wick to the upside, and probably entering 34,200, 34,400, I think, at the maximum point, and then having a retracement. We might see some fake outs just above $34,000 range. Okay, potentially creating some kind of bearish divergence here while we are spiking up. Now, if we do not do this, I think we might be coming down from here, or we might have another couple of spikes to the upside and then have the correction entering into Monday. So this is what I think is going to happen in the next coming hours and days. We also know that the $44,000 range is major resistance point. It's been resistance and support here in the past, so it is very, very likely that we are going to get some type of rejection here, volatility, and then have the correction. We can clearly see, guys, that the trend is going down. So we're having like this kind of head and shoulder. The price action was making higher highs than lower highs, so it is very, very likely that we'll be continuing down. This is probabilities, guys. This can change in 5 minutes. We might see some entity coming in, and suddenly you might see a massive, huge candle. But this is trading. You're willing to risk here something. So a good place to place a stop loss here would be above you know, the resistance from this symmetrical, potentially from these lower highs right over there. So a point would be here around about the 35,700, 35,500. Okay, I do believe so that we are going to come down at least to the $32,200 range for a retest and then potentially break it. But 32,200, yeah, is another great target from here in my opinion. Now let's take a look here also. Bearish divergence, you know, with the bearish divergence play out, hidden bearish divergence play out very, very nicely. Hidden bearish divergence means that the trend is going to continue if it's to the downside eventually. And yeah, we can clearly see this high over here and this lower high over there. Well, we could see that this high on the RSI was this one here, and this higher high on the RSI was this lower high in the price action. So we can clearly see that there was some massive, hidden bearish divergence, the RSI making high highs and the price action making lower highs. So yeah, this ended out, played out to the downside in the end. So this is the most likely scenario. Now, what we can see here is zooming in on the chart on the 1 hourly is that yes, we can see the RSI here creating higher highs and the price action creating lower highs. So yeah, this means that it is hidden bearish divergence and that it is most likely that the trend is going to continue, but we could still have some pumps in between before having the downside. Okay, guys. Remember, if you are an experienced trader, make sure to check out the PrimeXbt trading platform. If you use my link in the description and Bitcoinsensus 50 as the promotion code, you're getting 50% in addition of what you deposit, guys. Remember, this bonus is not withdrawable. You use it for buying power. I am getting a small commission. You getting the best bonus. It is a win-win. Let me know if you have any questions in the comment section. Now let's take a look at Ethereum, because Ethereum also, we did get some massive resistance here from the recovery that we did have yesterday. Okay, we did see some pumps yesterday occurring. Now we are creating like an ascending broadening wedge or bull flag. It is too early. We need a little bit of more price action, but we are getting supported here very, very nicely. We had two touches creating kind of a double top scenario. And yeah, this was around the $2,200 range. We could see that this has been major support range. When we wanted to break out here from this higher low right over here, we didn't manage on this attempt, so we did have two touches at the $2,200 area. So yeah, it's been major resistance. I'm not sure if we're going to get above it, but if we do get above it, I think 2,270 would be the maximum point here of the retracement. It is also from this downside. If we take a look at the Fibonacci retracement tool, if we take a look here from the low point, we could come, all the way to the golden pocket area, maybe 50%, which would be in between the 2,230, 2,270. And this, in my opinion, would be a short opportunity. Remember, guys, zooming out, we are in an ascending wedge. Ascending wedge is bearish. Price action is also bearish. So a potential retracement to enter another trade. And you could exit here also at the $2,050 range, just like when we touched right over here. So yeah, this is what I got for this episode, guys. Remember, also, this is a scenario that we are taking a look at potentially. If we do manage to have another leg up, then this is going to be looking very interesting, because we have a clear support range around the $2,050. I see this as a potential head, shoulder, head, and shoulder formation. We could even just finish the right shoulder right over there. But I think, another pump to this range, we are in an ascending triangle. I think, this is a great shorting opportunity. And if we create the right shoulder and break the $2,050 range here, which is massive support, I think, yeah, we are very likely going to come all the way down to the $1,800 area here for Ethereum also, which is all the way down here where the end of the wedge is. So this is what I got for Ethereum update. Maybe potentially we are going to be creating here like a small head and shoulder formation on the 1 hourly. So make sure to stay tuned on this, because if we do break out from this, in between, today and tomorrow, then yeah, this could take us all the way down to the $2,030 range. But I think that we are going to have another major leg up, because yeah, we're still not on the overbought territory here on the RSI. I think if Bitcoin has some small pumps here to the upside, I think Ethereum is very, very likely to have another pump from here if we do not go straight down from where we are currently. So yeah, this is what I got for Ethereum. Quick update, guys. Remember, it is Saturday. It's very difficult. I'm not sure if I'll be doing a live stream today. I'll be definitely doing a live stream tomorrow, so I'll be notifying you. So make sure to click the notification bell. And also, guys, the DXY, something very, very important. You know, the DXY here, the last couple of days have been having, you know, a small downtrend. As you can see, we went from the 92.7 levels all the way here to the 92.1 where we're currently at. If we go to the daily, you know, I've been talking about the DXY for months right now, and it did look like, you know, it does look like that we are kind of creating a double bottom, and we are going to break this major resistance point. Okay, that's been major support, it's been resistance, so it does look like that we're kind of break out from here. You could discuss also that this might be over here like an inverse head and shoulder on the DXY, because we can see this as a, you know, with a downtrend neckline. We can see the left shoulder, the right, the head and the right shoulder. And yeah, if this does manage to break out nicely, then yeah, it is very likely that the DXY might go to the 97 levels, more or less. This is going to be having a really strong impact in Bitcoin to the downside. We do know if the DXY goes up, usually Bitcoin goes down, and if the DXY goes down, Bitcoin goes up. But another good thing about the RSI here on the DXY on the daily, that we are creating lower highs here. We have created higher highs on the daily. The RSI bearish and bullish divergence, you know, they work really well on the DXY. I've checked many scenarios here with divergence, and they play out super well. So I expect the DXY, we're already having, you know, that correction from Friday, and I think that we are going to potentially next week going to come to lower levels. So I think this is going to have a good impact in Bitcoin after having the correction. Also, it does lag with Bitcoin. So if the DXY goes down and Bitcoin goes down, then eventually after a few days is when Bitcoin realizes, you know, it does have the effect a few days later when the DXY goes down or up. So they're not exactly correlated on the same day. It might be lagging a few days after that. Guys, this is what I've got for today's episode. Thank you very much for tuning in. If you haven't checked out the Bitcoinsensus website, make sure to check it out. We've got the latest news and technical analysis. So I'll be leaving the link in the description so you can check it out. We've got all sorts here. So yes, guys, if you haven't seen my Bybit or my PrimeXbt tutorial to learn how to trade on those exchanges, the video is popping up on the screen. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one.